Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code DTC P0344 relates to an intermittent interruption in the circuit of the Camshaft Position CMP sensor A, specifically in the Honda Fit models between 2015 and 2020. The CMP sensor plays a vital role in managing engine timing and ensures that the vehicle operates smoothly. It is typically located near the engine's camshaft, where it reads the position of the camshaft, thus informing the Powertrain Control Module, PCM, about the timing for fuel injection and ignition. An intermittent failure in the CMP sensor could lead to symptoms such as rough idling, reduced engine performance, or even stalling. Comprehensive diagnostics must be performed, especially given that the vehicle's onboard diagnostics (OBD) system will provide real-time data crucial for troubleshooting. It is essential to employ the Honda Diagnostic System (HDS) to gather accurate information on the status of the P0344 DTC and determine the next steps for effective repair. The DTC P0344, denoting a CMP sensor A circuit intermittent interruption, signifies a disruption in the signal from the camshaft position CMP sensor A. This sensor is critical in the engine management system as it informs the PCM about the camshaft's position, assisting in optimal timing for fuel injection and ignition processes. The CMP sensor is generally mounted on or near the camshaft within the engine, making it a crucial component for engine timing accuracy. Additionally, the malfunctioning CMP sensor may cause the PCM to miscalculate engine timing, leading to various performance issues. This DTC may also involve other components, such as the Engine Control Module, ECM, ground signals from the engine and body, and associated wiring. Failure in this circuit could result from poor electrical connections, damage to the sensor itself, or issues within the PCM. Several potential causes can lead to the DTC P0344 being triggered. One common issue is poor electrical connections between the CMP sensor and the PCM. Corrosion or loose wires can interrupt the signal transmission. Loose terminals at the CMP sensor are another critical factor that could lead to intermittent failures, leading to miscommunication between the sensor and the ECU, electronic control unit. Additionally, a faulty CMP sensor itself may fail to provide accurate data, causing the system to react erroneously. Furthermore, damage to the intake camshaft, particularly affecting the CMP pulse plate, can result in the inability of the sensor to read camshaft position accurately. Therefore, each of these components must be thoroughly checked to identify the root cause of the DTC P0344. The symptoms associated with DTC P0344 can vary significantly, but typically start with rough idling. This occurs because the fuel injection timing may be thrown off by incorrect signals from the CMP sensor. In turn, drivers might experience noticeable drops in engine performance. Power delivery can become uneven, causing hesitation during acceleration. Furthermore, stalling or misfiring can happen when the engine is unable to maintain proper timing due to erroneous input from the CMP sensor. This can become especially problematic during driving conditions that require more precision in engine management. Intermittent alerts of DTC P0344 may appear on the vehicle's dashboard, indicating that the system occasionally loses track of the camshaft position. Recognizing these symptoms is vital for timely intervention to avoid further complications. The first step in diagnosing DTC P0344 involves problem verification while the engine is idling. Begin by transitioning the vehicle to the on mode without starting the engine. This allows the Honda Diagnostic System (HDS) to initialize. Following this, clear any existing DTCs to ensure only current faults are monitored. Start the engine and allow it to idle for about 10 seconds. This provides the system a moment to gather data. Using the HDS, navigate to the DTCs menu to monitor the OBD status for DTC P0344. If the HDS indicates failed, this confirms the presence of the fault, and it's time to move to the next step. Alternatively, if it indicates passed or not completed, further idling is necessary until the status is confirmed, as conditions leading to the fault may still exist. The second troubleshooting step requires a test drive of the vehicle to replicate the conditions in which DTC P0344 was initially recorded. Start by driving the vehicle for several minutes, focusing on the parameters outlined in the recorded freeze data, such as engine speed and vehicle speed. These variables are critical for monitoring the conditions under which the fault may occur. Again, utilize the HDS to observe the status of DTC P0344 during the drive. If the HDS indicates failed, the fault is confirmed, allowing you to address it directly. In contrast, if it shows passed, this may suggest the error is intermittent, indicating that the system is functioning correctly at this moment. However, be vigilant for signs such as poor connections or loose terminals at the CMP sensor and PCM. It's crucial to check these before moving on. In the third troubleshooting step, the focus shifts to checking the condition of the CMP sensor circuit connectors and terminals. Begin by inspecting the electrical connections at critical locations. The CMP sensor, the powertrain control module, PCM, and both engine and body ground points. Poor connections or loose terminals can severely impede the signal flow and trigger the DTC P0344. Use appropriate tools to ensure each terminal displays adequate tension and does not show signs of corrosion or damage. If all connections check out positively, it allows progress to the next troubleshooting step. However, if issues are identified, take immediate corrective actions to repair or tighten the connections, as this may resolve the intermittent disruption in the circuit. The fourth and final troubleshooting step involves a visual inspection of the CMP pulse plate located on the intake camshaft. To perform this check, the cylinder head cover must be removed, revealing access to the camshaft. The CMP pulse plate is crucial for the sensor's operation, as it provides the necessary timing signals. During this inspection, look for any signs of damage, such as cracks, wear, or misalignment on the pulse plate. If any damage is found, particularly to the CMP pulse plate itself, the recommendation is to replace the entire intake camshaft, as it is typically a single assembly. Conversely, if the pulse plate appears to be undamaged, the issue likely stems from a faulty CMP sensor, which should then be replaced to resolve the DTC P0344. After completing the repairs associated with the DTC P0344, it is necessary to perform final repair verification to ensure the issue is resolved. Start by verifying that all previous repairs have been carried out correctly, including any replacements of sensors or electrical components. Following this, clear any DTCs from the vehicle system to reset the error codes. A crucial follow-up step involves conducting a road test. This reassesses the vehicle under various driving conditions to verify the system's responsiveness and functionality. While driving, closely monitor the OBD system with the HDS, checking for the reemergence of DTC P0344. If the DTC does not return and the vehicle operates smoothly, the repair can be considered successful. Implementing preventive maintenance practices is essential for avoiding recurring issues related to DTC P0344 in the Honda Fit. Regular inspections of electrical connections and terminals will help ensure they remain clean and secure, thus minimizing the risk of intermittent faults. Additionally, routinely monitoring the functionality of the CMP sensor can catch potential failures before they escalate, which is vital given the sensor's role in engine timing. Keeping electrical parts free from corrosion and dirt is equally important. Utilizing dielectric grease can help protect terminals from environmental contaminants. Lastly, it is advisable to follow the maintenance intervals suggested in the vehicle's owner's manual to optimize performance and longevity, preventing future DTC occurrences. In conclusion, understanding DTC P0344 and its associated symptoms is crucial for effective vehicle maintenance and repair. By following systematic troubleshooting steps, including engine verification, electrical checks, and component inspections, technicians can accurately diagnose and rectify issues related to the CMP sensor circuit. Ensuring that all repairs are effectively applied provides reassurance that the vehicle is operating as intended, thus enhancing its performance and reliability. The insights derived from continuous monitoring and preventive maintenance can significantly contribute to long-term vehicle health, preventing the recurrence of the DTC P0344 and ensuring optimal engine performance. By combining diagnostic acumen with consistent upkeep, owners can enjoy a high degree of efficiency and reliability in their Honda Fit. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.